Topic Thursday, baby. I am Jay Presents. I am real life coach. Class C session. Let's go.
Yeah, I wish you saw the bigger picture. I wish you saw the bigger picture. If I make it, I come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's the photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. I call your phone, you don't pick up, you text me. Too late to come back, you say my art ain't even half the way it used to look. The colors that I chose to compose my last masterpiece wasn't worth the cover of a book. I listened as you ran on by Rembrandts and Van Goghs that I used to show you what's so pure at heart. Now all the pictures that I draw lately perfect my need to be basic, and all that shade tears your world apart. Colic, I promise you, say it's scribble and scratch. I know you don't mean it, cause on your walls where it's set. It's not my best, I agree, but I did what I could with these sticks and these stones to get us out of the woods. I find my rhythm in my stroke, then you fall in love with my art like you did before. On that note, I let go. Intent to my canvas to paint a mural of us. I hope that you understand the bigger picture. If I make it, I come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's the photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. Back to my roots, channel my youth. You love the color of yellow, but I'm working with blue. What's the use of doing art if I ain't breaking the rules? My graffiti wasn't basic, but you thought it was cool. It used to be fun to watch me do what it do. But when the paint started drying, I stopped running to you and started walking away. Cause I could paint any day, one line for being complete. I'm sorry I made you wait to get a crown of some space. I thought you'd be a great painter, cause you could see the good in me in all the angles. A radiant child we could have had, and those clowns in your past you paint just make you laugh all because that self-portrait that I put on display should have been of us. I left you out and I was wrong. I promise I'll start over if you come back home on a bigger picture. If I make it, I'll come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's the photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. I'll paint the sky blue. I'll paint the grass green. I'll paint the roses red. And everything in between. I'll paint the sky blue. I'll paint the grass green. I'll paint the roses red. And everything else in between. In between. In between. In between. I wish you saw the bigger picture. If I make it, I come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's the photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. Wish you saw the bigger picture.
Mission vision, baby. Mission vision. Yeah. Mission vision. You gotta be with a man that got vision. Grand Rising, I am Jay Presents. I am your life coach, and class is definitely in session. Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you something. The best gift to a man's life is to be a visionary. The best gift to a woman's life is to be virtuous. When you make a combination, meaning that man connecting with that woman, oh man, you can do something astronomical. You can do something out of this world. You can do something. Man, it's actually universal law principles and values where we're able to come together and understand this man and woman thing so we can actually not only capitalize off life, but time, and actually be examples as to why God created us. There's a very reason why there's a man and a woman. I'm going to tell you something, man. One of the proudest positions to be in, man, is being a man or being a father. I can't speak for nobody else, but I can speak for myself. Being a father, being a man about every situation. Swamp poo. But I'm gonna tell you something. We only got one life to live. It's Hot Topic Thursday. You gotta make it your mission. Make it your mission to move in a healthy way. Move in a healthy way. A lot of us don't put a lot of energy in mastering our time. See, life, some of y'all gonna wake up not feeling fulfilled. You come in willing and ready to waste your time. Why? Because you don't put enough value on your access and your time. Y'all don't care who come into your life. You should care. Folks should not be in your life just existing. There should be a purpose behind who they are and what you're doing. If folk are literally in your life existing, you're irresponsible. You're irresponsible. The reason why you're irresponsible is because you're giving access and time to people that don't even know who they are. So if they don't know who they are, they don't know who they can be to you. Come on, speak, God. They don't know who they can be to you. So this is what they call identity crisis. Identity crisis, because folk don't know themselves, folk don't know their worth, so they definitely don't know their purpose in dealing with you. And this is how folk inconvenience your life, because they don't have no godly identity. They have identity crisis. And some of y'all will lose you loving other people because you don't know how to love the right way. You invest your love with the wrong people, places, and things, but wonder why your life is the way it is right now. Invest your love in the right people, places, and things, and the results will prove itself. The results will prove itself. I'm going to tell you, all you got to do is do self-evaluation. Who are you when you're around them? Who are you when you're around certain people, places, and things? How have you grown or developed? Do they make you better? Do they bring the best out of you? Do they bring you closer to a spiritual standpoint? A lot of people don't belong in your life. Let me tell you something. It don't take a lot of people to be successful. Y'all think y'all need a whole lot of friends. Y'all think y'all need all y'all family. No, you don't. Y'all think y'all even need a significant other. Y'all think y'all need a whole lot of money. No, you don't. It's the will. That's why they call it willpower. It's your will. A will to get it done. A will to be happy. It's the will. I was willing to get up with the right vibration, the right energy. I was willing. Y'all got to put yourself in the will so you can build willpower and then receive the thing that you desire or the thing you need for today. Yeah, man, I'm on this 5 a.m. flow. What up, Dickie? I see you, King. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. Yeah, I'm on this 5 a.m. flow. Got up this morning, hit the wire, you know what I'm saying? Got in that, we had a TRX day. And just simply put in that work. Put in that work. Consistency is everything. Somebody asked me, the number one question that folk ask me in my inbox or in my DMs and Messenger is, when? When, Jeff? When? How about now? You only woke up today knowing that somebody else can get this opportunity. How about now? Jeff, when should I start going to the gym and working on my body? Now. Jeff, when should I write that book? Now. Jeff, when should I pursue this business endeavor? How about now? Now's a great time. Y'all got to stop functioning as if y'all got all the time in the world. Time don't wait for no man. If you ever needed confirmation this morning, here's your confirmation now. The confirmation is in the now. I don't care nothing about later on. We don't know if we even gonna get later on. I don't care nothing about no tomorrow. We don't even know. Tomorrow ain't even promised. But if we do get tomorrow, tomorrow will take care of itself when it gets here. Now is what I'm on. You can talk about the past, you can talk about the future, but all you got is right now. So when folk ask me, I'll be like, man, it's simple. It is so simple in wisdom now. No, you are not a cat. You're not going to get 9 lives. Life is not a video game. This is not Mario Brothers. You're not going to get a 1-up. When you die, you're not going to come back. Come back as which you was, who you was. No, now is a great time. This is a great opportunity for you to rise and seize the moment while you got it. Some of y'all, man, y'all made it in today gracefully. Some of y'all can touch and agree in knowing that you really, truly wasn't supposed to make it this far. But you did because of grace and mercy. So you coming to me asking me when? Now? Because you wasn't even supposed to make it this far. You wasn't even supposed to make it into today. But you sit here shoo-shooing, procrastinating, making excuses when you only got one life to live. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. Somebody said when, I say right now. Right now is the best moment, best opportunity for you to start. You got to start somewhere. You got to start someday. Start now and see where it take you. Just if you're going to write a book, just begin to start writing right now and see where it take you. If you've been thinking about starting a business, connect yourself with the right channels and get your LLC. Now would be a great time. Whatever you're trying to do with your life, start now. You ain't got to have it all together. You ain't got to have it all in place. You ain't got to have a whole lot of money. You ain't got to have a whole lot of people in your life to be successful. All it takes is a willing mind and a willing heart and a bona fide drive. A true drive where your spirit is ready to go. I'm telling you, moving in faith and not doubting. Somebody said, when, I say now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this life. And even when it comes to the Most High. God can do more in a moment than you can do in a lifetime. I said God can do more in a moment than you can do in a lifetime. Let me say that one more time. God can do more in a moment than you can do in a lifetime. A lot of y'all, man, be procrastinating, or y'all wake up putting the weight of the world on your shoulder. You're worried about this. You're worried about that. You're focusing on things you don't have instead of appreciating the things you do have. You wake up focusing on things you cannot control, nor you can change. But yet you say you want to have a blessed day. No, God can do more in a moment than you can do in a lifetime. So this is your opportunity to build your spiritual trust. What's going to be, going to be. What's going to happen, going to happen. I'm telling you. Stop putting so much pressure on this body. This body was not designed to hold on to stress, depression. If it was so, why would your organs or why would your health go down? These situations wasn't made for you to obtain. You can experience it, but it ain't supposed to be there permanently. Y'all gotta stop. Come on, speak, God. Y'all gotta stop creating bad energy a place to stay. Stop giving bad energy a home. You wonder why you tripping and slipping. You wonder why you feeling the way you feel. It's because y'all give opportunity for bad things to come in. Bad people, bad places, bad things, bad energy. You give room and space to these entities, but wonder why you woke up this morning feeling the way you're feeling. When are you going to say to your life, enough is enough? When are you going to say to your life, it's time for a change? When are you going to say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to start somewhere. Let's start today. You got to get tired before things can change. Tired equals immediate change. Immediate change. That's what tired is. A lot of y'all just be venting, but you ain't really tired because you ain't setting no plans or preparations to change your circumstances. And this is why folk get upset, folk get mad, but I'm going to shoot it to you straight. That's what you pay me to do. That's what you pay me to do in these sessions, in these life coaches. That's what you pay me to do. They get upset when I have to differentiate what you're doing. You're venting. You're not tired of that no good man. You're not tired of that no good woman. You're not tired of being financially unstable. You're not tired of what you've been through or what you're going through. Because if you're truly tired, you're willing to do something about it. I said at the beginning of this live, it's about your will. What God wants to know this morning, what are you willing to do? about your life, your circumstances, what you've been through, what you're going through, because it's in the will. That's why they call it will power. Because when you combine the will with power, you're going to start going into motion. Come on, speak, God. Speak. Speak, God. I see you, strong mind. Blessed you, Queen. Today going to be a phenomenal day. It's Hot Topic Thursday. It's in the will. That's why they call it will power. God said, I want you to taste this power so you can be willing to do the things you know you need to do. And some of y'all know what you need to do. You just lazy. You just procrastinate. You just make excuses. And y'all don't just tap into the word. You live up under it as if it's a roof. Some of y'all straight up under procrastination right now. Some of y'all straight up under excuses right now. That's where you operate. Some of y'all know what you need to do and still ain't done it yet. Y'all shoo around, as they say in New Orleans. You be shooing. You playing around. You shuffling your feet. You ain't serious. You ain't no big stepper. You ain't no conqueror. You ain't no warrior. You procrastinate. But you wonder why your life is the way it is. You just gonna have to grow up. You just gonna have to take you serious. If you want some of the things that you truly desire, but it's in the will, you got to be willing to do it. I'm going to tell you one of the bravest positions known to man is loving somebody outside of you. It's the love. It takes courage to look out from coming from within and say, I love you. Looking that person in their eyes, which is the light to their soul. A brave position, courage to say, I love you. Love something outside of you. Because when you love out, some other things gonna come out. Sometimes with love, you're gonna come out your comfort zone. Sometimes you're going to feel uncomfortable. Sometimes you can feel a little scared. Sometimes you can be fearful, meaning you're full of fear. It takes a lot of courage to love somebody outside of you. One of the most bravest positions known to man. So when somebody loves you, respect it. Because they're trying. And they're taking one of the most bravest positions known to man. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you love somebody, it makes you vulnerable. You're putting trust out there. You're going out on a limb. Because it's simple to just love you. That is easy. But some of y'all don't even do that. It's easy to love yourself. But it takes courage to go outside of you and say, you know what? I love you. I truly love you. But I'm going to tell you something. God can do more in a moment than you can do in a lifetime. This is where you got to build your trust. And I'm going to tell you something. Please don't try it. Please don't try it. People in many done tried to sit in front of me and try it, but it don't work. You came back to me and it did not work. It failed every time. 99.9% of the time. I'm telling you something. There is no love without trust. There is no love without trust. If you don't trust them, you don't love them. Hello? If you don't love them, you don't trust them. God can do more in a moment than you can do in a whole lifetime. So what is God trying to say? God is love and love is God, but to love God, you got to trust God. In these certain situations of your life, what is God asking for? What is God requiring? Faith. How much faith do you need? As small as a mustard seed. So some folk be walking around saying, yo, I love you, but don't trust them. Well, you don't love them, baby. I done told plenty of females that. I done told many men that. Yeah, baby, you don't love them. You can't wholeheartedly love something if you don't trust them. So a lot of y'all coming into today with the weight of the world on your shoulders. Get that pressure off of your body. Get that stuff off your organs. You've been with your heart all your life. You threatening a heart attack, worrying about something you can't change and control. If it's meant for you to get it done and you done tried to get it done, it will get done. See, God is, we got to go back to kindergarten where when they was passing out E's for effort. The elements of success is ask, seek, and knock. As long as you doing something, as long as you're in motion, what's supposed to happen gonna happen. If it's meant for you to lose the game, you're gonna lose the game. If it's meant for you to win, you're gonna win. If it's meant for you to get that job position, you're going to get that job position. What's meant to be going to be. But you got to be aligned with God spiritually. So God is love and love is God. But to love God means to trust God. Come on, speak God. To trust him. If you can't trust the Most High, you don't love the Most High. And that means even when it comes to your horizontal, meaning me and you, if I don't trust you, I don't wholeheartedly love you. Some of y'all been walking around here 30, 40, 50 years old on this live talking about you love somebody but don't trust them. And God said, you don't love them. You don't love them. Because if you don't trust them, you cannot wholeheartedly love them. Not true love. You can get that world love, that worldly love, but I'm talking about true love. That true love, that divine love. That love, if I fall, you're going to catch me. That love, if I break, you're going to help piece me back together. That love, that if things go left, you're going to steer it back right. That type of love. If you don't trust it, you don't love it. You negate the opportunity to love if you don't trust. You block the opportunity for trust if you don't love. They work hand in hand. So please don't come to nobody talking about something you love them, but you don't trust them. You love them, but you can't be open with them. You can't feel secure with them. Vulnerability is not weakness. Vulnerability means you're in a place of security. Come on, speak, God. Some of y'all will align vulnerability as weakness. Some women will look at a man as being weak because he feels vulnerable. No, he's not weak. When a man is vulnerable, he's speaking to you with energy. He said, I'm in a place of security, but please take care of me while I'm low or while I'm vulnerable. These are nothing but other entities of love. If you can't be open, if you can't cry, if you can't open up to yourself, you can't feel high levels of vulnerability with a woman, love ain't there. Come on, speak, God. Love ain't there. And vice versa. Vulnerability ain't nothing but an entity and opportunity in place of security. So are you secure where you at? Because you should be able to feel levels of vulnerability. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how strong you are. Man, there is moments in life where you should be able to let your hair down or let your guard down, or you be able to rest spiritually where you're able to be secured by somebody who loves you. That energy is good enough to sell. If you are in family, friendships, and even your mate, and there is no vulnerability, I have to question your love. Come on, speak, God. If you say you love somebody, but you don't trust them, I have to question your love. These entities work hand in hand. You can't fake it. I don't care how much you try to package something. I don't care how much you try to put a great title on a bad situation. It ain't there. You can post on social media. You can front to the public. You can portray to your neighbors, but it ain't real. Y'all be creating more fantasies than realities. And God's saying, if you just come out of your fantasy, that same energy you put in that fantasy, you actually can live what you're portraying. See, I don't believe in faking it to make it. This is who I am. On this live or off this live, this is what you're going to get. And life becomes better and better the more you stay real or you stay in your reality. God said that same energy you put in portraying and being fake and behooving and deceiving people, the first lie you tell is the one you tell yourself. And one who has deceived many has already deceived themselves. No, it's the reality for me. If I ain't happy, I just ain't happy today. But I'm not going to stay in that vibration. But the power of acknowledgement says, if I can acknowledge where I'm at, then I can change so I can appreciate where I'm going. Some of y'all can't keep a real 5 minutes because you got to fake the smiles, hide from behind the tears. Man, if I got to go around a group of people and be fake, I ain't going. I ain't going. No, I'm not. I wish I would, because when it comes to the art of my life, I'm telling you right now, I only go on motivated, celebrated, elevated, and loved. Why would I go anywhere else of lesser energy? But I say this morning, before the rising of the sun, I want to have a blessed day. I want to have a great day. I want to have a wonderful day. Well, who you lying to? Yourself. You lied when you said you wanted to have a blessed day, but then go around people that ain't blessed. You lied to yourself when you said you want to have a wonderful day when you go around people that ain't wonderful. Come on, speak God. Come on, speak God. You lied to yourself when you said you want to have a great day when you put yourself around people that ain't tapping into greatness. Really? That's how you feel. The worst lie you tell is the one you tell yourself. And if you progress in that lie, I know if you tell yourself a lie, you'll tell me a lie. And if you practice this lie, you will not just tell lies, but you will become a liar. Stop progressing in negative energy, because if you don't stop it, your whole life will be a lie. You deceiving yourself. One who has deceived many has already deceived themselves. Let's address the elephant in the room. Hey, we can't talk love without legacy. We can't talk love without legacy. See, a lot of y'all buy into temporary satisfaction, but God said, I want you to buy into the longevity this morning. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. Oh, God about to speak to the man in you. God about to speak into the woman in you right now. I'm telling you right now. No, God says, stop always settling for short-term satisfaction. You need to look down the road. You need to buy into longevity, not short-term and short-term vibrations, short-term energy, short-term satisfaction. As quick as it comes, it goes. Some of these short-term satisfaction is just like a nut. It comes and then it goes. Y'all need to start buying into longevity. We can't talk love without legacy. Meaning we need to be having vibrations and conversations of what we're doing today and actually start being conscious of how it's going to affect us tomorrow. We got to have conversations of not only how it's going to affect us now, but we need to look at how it's going to affect our children's children's children, our sons' sons' sons, our daughters' daughters' daughters, our generation after generation after generation. This is called being responsible. See, every generation not going to have this type of energy, y'all. Every generation, because some of these generations are wrapped and packaged with curses. They're wrapped and packaged with curses. See, I need your love to be beneficial not only to you and your mate. I need your love to be beneficial to your children. I need your children to escalate in life. I need your children to go to the next level. I need your children to take on that same energy, take on that same connotation, take on that same vibe. Don't break some of these curses. Oh, I need your children's children to feed off some of these decisions you're making today. If the decisions you're making today doesn't inspire or doesn't put your children's children in position to feed off what you're doing right now, why are you doing it? What are you accomplishing? How is this truly successful if only you benefiting from it? But you got a family. You have a lot of alignments, spiritual and physical and financial alignments. Proverbs says, a wise man leaves an inheritance. A wise man. A wise man has something to leave once they're gone. That's what a wise man does. Some of y'all got to tighten up on your business. Oh, God said, I see you doing well, but you can do better. I see you doing good, but I need you to tap in greatness. I see you at this level, but I need you to come up a little bit higher. Y'all got to tighten up on that nut, as my uncle say. He like, no. Gotta get that screw. Gotta get that screwdriver. Gotta tighten up on that nut. Gotta tighten up on that nut, Neff. You gotta tighten up on your business. You can't be tripping and slipping. And this is my uncle, man. I talk to him every week, man, but we're not even blood relatives. Been knowing him for almost a decade now. Well, he more of an uncle to me than my own blood relatives. He call up on me, he check up on me, make sure I'm good. But he also check me when I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Or if I'm tripping and slipping, he'll make sure, hey man, tighten up on that nut. Tighten up on that nut, Neff. Y'all need some people in y'all life that's gonna check you. Y'all want some naysay, y'all want some yes people. But every man and woman needs another man and woman that's going to give them wisdom and knowledge and feed you on a consistent basis. Everybody needs that. Somebody that's going to hold you accountable for your actions. Everybody needs it. Some of y'all tripping and slipping and wasting time with life, losing grips on life, because the reality is you don't have no guidance. You ain't got nobody feeding your temple, your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. You ain't got nobody that's going to check you on your stuff. Some of y'all folk won't check you because they're afraid of losing you. Well, that ain't love. Because if you love me and I love you, you'll trust what I'm saying. You'll know that what I'm saying ain't to hurt you. What I'm saying it's not to hurt you. It's to build you, to inspire you. Even if we agree to disagree, even if we fall out, I'm going to tell y'all something. This is how you know who you're dealing with, whether it's family, friends, or mate, if your love is real. When circumstances come, if the love don't change, you got some real love. Come on, speak, God. Because some of y'all don't know you ain't got love. You ain't got real love. If circumstances come and the love change, that means y'all wasn't rooted in love. Come on, speak, God. Speak. You got love, but it wasn't substantial. It wasn't deep. It wasn't rooted. Your relationship wasn't rooted in love. Because love cannot be easily exchanged when it's true, when it's real, when it has been foundated. Love don't easily change and love don't easily go when it's rooted. So some of y'all who've been in relationships, you wonder why your relationship ended so quick. Or you wonder why your relationship ended so fast. Or you wonder why as soon as y'all go through an argument, it feels like a breakup. Or you wonder why certain family members, you don't talk to them no more. Certain friends, you don't talk to them no more. Relationship didn't last, or quick as the relationship came, it's gone. It's because you may have love on the surface. Come on, speak, God. But your love was not rooted. When love is rooted, it is not so easily changed. It cannot easily go. Otherwise, I'm telling you, it wasn't real. Some of y'all got to come to the realization and the conclusion that who you dealing with, who you've been with, it wasn't real love. Look, Rashik, I see you, Queen. Today going to be a phenomenal day. It wasn't, it's Hot Topic Thursday. It wasn't real. It wasn't rooted. It wasn't substantial. It wasn't nothing you can feed off of. It wasn't aligned to legacy. Because when it's aligned to legacy purposes, I'm telling you right now, when it's aligned to legacy purposes, I'm telling you, even when you go through storms, even when you go through arguments, even when you have disagreement, you're able to come back to the love. Some of y'all coming back to an end of the relationship because you're finding out that the love was not rooted and all it took was the right situation to reveal either how you feel or how they truly felt about you. Sometimes it's in people's actions. Sometimes it's in folks' words. But the reality is everybody don't come into a relationship for love. Some people come into relationships for help because they ain't got their life together. And they know you're a bona fide asset. Some folk don't come in relationships for love. They come in because they know you're an asset. They know you can bring a lot to the table. They know you can help them in a major way. I'm telling y'all, family, know the difference between the two. But love got to be rooted. We can't talk love without talking about legacy. Legacy purposes. Meaning y'all just not focusing on the moment. Oh, you look good. Yeah, you look good too. Oh, the affection. Oh, the sex. Oh, the dating. All that is great. All that is phenomenal. But I'm telling you, it got to be more than that. It got to be more. It got to be more substantial. I'm telling you, you love it right when your money right. Hello? I said, you love it right when your money right. When your credit right. Your financial institution is great. Your health is better. You think at a high level of conscience. God said, I don't just want you to be good at sex. I want you to be good at working together with money. I want you to be good together at communicating. I want you to be good together of how to resolve personal issues. God said, don't just stop at good sex. Don't just stop at communication. Don't just stop at compliments. Don't just stop at dating. I need you to be conscious of what you do so you can be conscious of legacy, not just love. Come on, speak, God. Speak. Speak, God. Y'all caught up on the surface, but you need something substantial. You need something that's going to speak to longevity, not temporary satisfaction. Some of y'all will jump into a relationship just for what it is. That right there, temporary satisfaction. But the reality is, how is this going to bless or affect your children long-term wise? How is this going to bless the next generation? In what you do right now, you should be conscious of how it's going to affect your children's children's children. If you're not thinking this way, then you're very irresponsible. You're very irresponsible. If you're not conscious of what you're doing now and thinking about how it's going to affect you down the road. One of the biggest issues, especially in our own community, is leadership. In role playing. Role playing. A lot of us don't know how to role play in a relationship, whether it's a friendship, family, or relationship. We don't know how to role play. You don't know your role in certain situations. There's a reason why a man should be a man and a man should lead. It's not debunking saying that a woman cannot lead, but what I'm telling you is, for the most part, a man should lead. A man should lead. Why? Why, Jeff? Why? Because a man's mannerisms attest to leadership. If somebody kick your door in right now, you're not going to ask, you as a woman or as a man, you're not going to ask your woman to get up to protect the house. A woman's natural ability is going to look to that man. A woman's natural ability is going to, babe, you hear that? All right, let me go see what that is. Natural ability. Natural ability. When a man is being a man, he walks in his calling. He walks in his calling. What up, Rashik? I see you, Queen. He walks in his calling. A man should lead. But that don't mean a woman can't be a leader. Because I also know some people some men I have to check. And I said, you too, man, lead. You too, man, lead. That means it's excessive. You're so manly that it makes you a fool now. Come on, speak, God. Give us the revelation behind it. Your manly is too excessive. Why, Jeff? Why is it too excessive? Because in certain situations, your woman should lead, but because you're so manly, you can't even see that you're blocking yourself from a great opportunity. Come on, speak, God. I put on my Rich Minds. Shout out to my boy, Jamal, in his clothing line, Rich Minds Designs. I'm telling you right now, oh yeah, working on your intellectual property. Yeah, it starts with the mind. Yeah, we are God's design. Yeah, some men, I'm going to tell you, in a relationship, Yeah, I can be the head of the household. I can be a man. I can lead. But there's particular situations where my woman can be more qualified. Wisdom tells me that if we're going in pursuit for something for our household, I am not going to be manly, meaning excessive of being a man for an opportunity we're seeking. Wisdom says, if I am not qualified for what we pursuing, meaning I don't have the knowledge, I'm going to say, baby, let's huddle up. It's just like football. Football season about to come up. Baby, let's huddle up. So we're going to go buy this car, right? You know about this car. You know about this car. I don't know much about this car. I don't have information about this car. You know a lot about this dealership. So I'm going to be the man to support you, but let me back you on this. You drive, I ride. I'm in the passenger seat on this situation. Go get him, Tiger. Spank on the butt. Go get him, Tiger. I'm not going to man myself out of the situation because I'm the man. I'm manly. That's foolishness. Some of y'all will man y'allself out of great opportunities. You'll be manly, meaning excessive. It ain't called for it. It ain't worth it. You don't have wisdom. And I know some men that's like this. They so caught up on being a man that they can't even see they blocking themselves from so many opportunities and blessings. All because you want to lead. Every situation don't require you to lead. To be a leader, you got to learn how to be a follower. But wisdom says you got to know when to lead and know when to follow. In certain situations where I'm not qualified, I am not going to be manly, where I man myself out of an opportunity that we're trying to accomplish together. Baby, you're in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat. You lead in this situation. This is why I said, yeah, men are supposed to be natural born leaders, but it doesn't debunk a woman from being a leader or even seeking the opportunity of leading. Here's the thing, man. If you go down in health, then if you done been so manly and you to go down in health and you done disabled your woman of leading opportunities, your house is going to go down. Stuff ain't going to get done. Because you've been so manly that you can't even allow this woman to lead. Some men can't even handle a woman making more money than them. You too immature. You childish. And in relationship, if we trust and love each other, it ain't your money, it's our money. We're a team. This is a package deal. If I go down, you gonna become the person who lead, who steer the ship. If you go down, I'm still gonna maintain the ship as if nothing happened. So in wisdom, we gotta know how to move. In wisdom, we gotta seize the opportunity. There is no love without talking about legacy. That means when you say you love that man and you love that woman, you got children, or you plan on having children, your mentality should be, how is that going to affect us and our children's children's children? How is this going to bless the generation after generation? Are we creating curses or are we creating blessings? Or are we being just like the lineage before us? Y'all got to be more conscious of your decision making. Put more purpose in what you're doing. You should not be just doing stuff just to be doing it. Folks should not just be in your life just existing. They should be serving a godly purpose. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you why you're here. What is your point as why you want access to my personal life? Life becomes more fulfilling when you put more purpose and more value on your access and your time. This is why a lot of folk be winning. Because they take their life serious, meaning their access and their time. Everybody just can't come into their life. Everybody just can't have their number. Everybody just can't call them up on their phone because they're private, but they also put more purpose and value on their access and time. If you trying to win in life, you need to start putting up walls and barriers and start securing your energy, protecting your energy where everybody can't have access to you. Everybody can't come to my house. Everybody can't lay in my bed because of the value I put on my access and my time. The reason why folk carry on the way they carry on in your life, the reason why folk treat you the way they treat you, is because you ain't putting enough value there. Because where there's value, people secure. Where there's value, people protect. Where there's value, people lock it up. Gold is still gold when you put it in the garbage can. See, this is why you gotta be so careful when you move it out here in this world, knowing your worth. Knowing your worth is so important. What up, Patrick? I see you, King. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. What up, Kish? I see you, Queen. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. Hey, you gotta be so careful. Be oh so careful when it comes to you, come to your worth and value. If I throw gold in the garbage can, will gold lessen in its worth, or will the garbage can gain its value? For some of y'all scholars, for some of y'all that got wisdom and knowledge, if I take gold and put it in the garbage can right now, will gold lose its value? Or will the garbage can gain more value? Or will the garbage can become valuable? See, it's very important that you know your worth. Because when you know your worth, Og Mandino says it best in The World's Greatest Salesman. Y'all should pick that book up. Y'all should pick that one. You got a couple versions of it. You got a lot of versions of it, but I love this favorite one. The World's Greatest Salesman, Part 3. I'm going to tell you something. Og Mandino says it best. One, he says that the tide always turns. So I'm going to tell you something. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. Some of y'all might be going through right now. Some of y'all might be trying to figure life out right now. For some of y'all trying to figure out, man, should I go left? Should I go right? Some of y'all feel like, man, okay, I done took 10 steps forward. I feel like I'm taking 20 steps back now. Some of y'all been swimming in a pool of your tears, but I'm going to tell you something. Og Mandino says, wait up before you quit. Hold on before you quit. Hold on before you give up. Hold on before you give up. Hold on before you give up. Just listen to me right now. I know things don't look like it's promising. I know things seem like it's falling apart. I know some of y'all might be in disarray. I know some of y'all might be hurt about certain situations. It's okay. But Og Mandino said the tide always turns. The tide always turns. You still cool? The tide always turns. It always turns. The tide always turns. It can't stay. See, what I learned, hey, look here. It can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. If it's raining in your life right now, what up, Miss Sherry? Blessed to you, Queen. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. It's Hot Topic Thursday. It can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. It can't. So I'm going to tell you something. The reality is, you just got to weather your storm. You got to weather your storm. What's wrong? You got to weather your storm. Because the reality is, some of y'all give up too soon, right when the tide is turning. Right when, I'm going to tell you, let me give you a jewel. If you ever wanted to know that you're close to your breakthrough and your blessing, it's when everything in the world is being thrown at you. Everything in the world is trying to stop you and block you. Everything in the world, I'm telling you right now, these unscheduled events, these hiccups, these bumps in the road, I'm going to tell you even when you know you're close, when you feel like giving up. And only you and God knows this. I'm going to tell you, the enemy knows as well. There's three of y'all that know this situation. I'm going to tell you how you know you close to your breakthrough, or how you know when the tide is about to turn, when you feel like quitting. In the midst of you quit, come on, speak, God. In the midst of you quitting, that's when you need to fight. When you feel like giving up, when you feel that level and energy of hopelessness, that's when you should fight the most, because you're close. And if you can find the courage to press your way, your breakthrough, you're going to see that breakthrough. I'm telling you, the tide is going to turn. It's going to turn. Some of y'all quit right when you're on the brink of your breakthrough. Some of y'all quit right when things are about to turn in your favor. Oh, the devil gonna get mad about this. The devil gonna get mad about this, baby. I'm gonna tell you, if you ever wanted to know that you're close to your change, if you ever want to know that you're close to your breakthrough, if you ever want to know that you're close to your blessing, here's the thing as an enemy. If I'm the devil, I'm not going to mess with you if you ain't got nothing going on. I'm not going to mess with you if I already got you. But if I was the devil, common sense, I would attack you when you close versus when you're further away. Come on, speak, God. I'm helping somebody right now because you've been fainting, failing, and quitting and giving up. If I was the devil and I was trying to stop you, I would keep my eyes on you. And right when I see you about to get to the brink of your blessing and breakthrough, that's when I would attack you, just to keep you from receiving what you've been desiring, just so you could give up. Some of y'all quit when you be so close. You be so close to your blessing and breakthrough. And that's when you quit. And now you're starting all over again. You're fainting. You're failing. So what, you fail? Get back up and try again. So what, you got to now? Keep knocking. Keep asking, seeking, and knocking. Nobody told you to quit. The reality is, when you feel like giving up, that's when you're the closest you've ever been to your blessings and breakthrough. But see, God waits in that moment to see if you can trust and see if you're going to fight. And life is either fight or flight. Some of y'all will flight. You'll quit. You'll walk away. You'll give up. But some of y'all got willpower to say, you know what? I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on. I want it as bad as I want to breathe. I'm going to keep on trying. I'm going to keep on pressing my way. Even when you don't see a way. Come on, speak, God. Oh man, that's a prominent way of pressing your way in faith. Even when you don't see a way, you still press a way. You press your way because you know the Most High is making a way. Even when you don't see the blessing, you still pressing towards it. You still getting up, yearning, thinking, manifesting, talking about it, pursuing it. I'm telling you right now, some of y'all be so close to your blessings and breakthrough, and then you quit. When your spirit feels weary to a point you feel like giving up, that's when you're close. That's when you're actually closer than you've ever been. And all the enemy, all the devil trying to do is keep you from some of the greatest moments of your life. You got to wake up and see what the tactics that's being put on you. Sometimes the devil will use somebody that's close to you. Sometimes the enemy will use somebody that loves you because the devil know that could deter you. Y'all will allow what somebody say and do dictate how you live, how you function, and keep you from some of the biggest blessings of your life. Who told you to buy into that? Who told you to believe that? Who told you to stop? Who told you to quit? Y'all got to stop making these choices. Stop quitting. Start living and stop dying. Life is an opportunity. And if you don't see life today, right now, as an opportunity, you already begin this day of losing. Somebody didn't get today. Somebody would have loved to see that sun shine so bright. Oh man, I'm going to tell you something. I know of a guy who did 10 years. And when he got out of prison, he just stood. He stood when the sun rose up. He just stood. And he said, I never seen the sun shine so bright. He was so happy just to see the sun. Y'all don't even know how to appreciate life. You don't even appreciate the sun. The fact that you can breathe on your own. The fact that your limbs are working on its own. He said, man, I've never seen the sun shine so bright. He said, man, before we get in the car, let me just enjoy this moment. Let me just enjoy this moment of appreciating the sun. Some of y'all ain't in jail physically, but you shackled mentally. Shackled mentally. What up, Jabbar? I see you, King. Blessing to you. And may God send healing virtue your way, King. You already know. He said, man, King, can I just stand right here for a second? I said, bro, take your time. Take your time, man. Take your time. And he looked at the sun. And he said, I've never seen the sun shine so bright. He said, man, I'll never take the sun for granted. I'll never take my freedom for granted. I'll never take these opportunities that God given me for granted. He kneeled down and tears came out his eyes. But he felt so energized from just the sun shining on him. He said, today is the day. He said, I feel like the sun came up just for me. Just for me. I don't know if everybody else looking at the sun the way I'm looking at it, but I feel like the sun came up just for me. And he embraced the sun. Those of y'all don't know consciously that the sun not only betters your health, but the sun also gives signals and frequencies, meaning this is a form of communication. I'm going to tell you, walking is very good. Walking is very good because it helps you stimulate your intellectual property, meaning your brain. Walking is healthy. It's healthy. Some of the best ideas will come from just walking, connecting with the earth. You never leave the ground. Running is good, but walking is better. Walking is is the number one exercise, the best exercise for a lifetime. You know, let me tell you why. When you get old, some of the things you're doing now, working out, you're not going to be able to do. But walking is something you can do for the rest of your life. See, I'm different. I'm weird, but I ain't no weirdo. I can be weird, but I'm gonna tell you something. Some of y'all might know this, but when I was a youngin', and I used to work at Eastland Mall, and I had to be in the mall early because I used to work at Ladies Foot Locker, and I used to work at Fred's too, and at Sam Club. All at the same time, I was working like a Jamaican. But when I used to go open up at Ladies Foot Locker, bright early Saturday morning, I used to go into the Eastland Mall, and on the second floor, there were a group of elderly people doing circles, walking around the mall. And I would see this every day. I said, man, these old people wake up, come to the mall right when it opened, and begin to walk. I just, as a kid, as a youngin', I'm just like, why? Why? But as I got older and I look back, which led to me speaking of this today, not only were they working on their mobility, but they was also stimulating their mind, working on their intellectual property. Yeah. The mall walkers, Keisha, yeah. Salute to you, Jabbar. Respect, man. Yeah. Yeah, God got bigger plans. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I touch and agree with that. I touch and agree with that, sir. Yeah, definitely, man. He got bigger things for all of us. There's purpose in our life, man. That's why we still here. That's why we still here. Yeah, the mall walkers. Yeah, they will walk. They will walk. They will walk. The greatest exercise is walking, because it does not just exercise your body, but it also stems your mind. When you walk step by step, which is universal law principles and values physically, I'm telling you right now, it builds the mind. Running is good. You can run, but I'm telling you, consistently, you should be walking. If you don't do nothing else, some of the greatest ideas will come from walking. And I used to wonder all the time why they used to get up at like 6 a.m. and be in East Lamar and walk before the crowd come. They was exercising. They was making sure they was going to be able to do what they do for a long time. They was making sure they was going to be able to do what they do for a long time. I'm telling y'all, it's science. Y'all got to work on your intellectual property. But I'm going to tell you something. There is no love without legacy. Y'all better put more thought and more purpose in what you're doing. Put more thought in what you're doing. Y'all blessings don't take y'all serious because you don't take you serious. You don't take you serious. So that's why your blessings don't take you serious. Y'all think y'all waiting on God. No, God is waiting on you. You're lazy. You procrastinate. You make too many excuses. Make some choices that's gonna make the future you look back at the you of you today and say thank you. When I'm interested in a woman, I'm not just thinking about that woman. I'm thinking about who that woman's tied to. I'm thinking about who I'm tied to. I'm thinking about how is this going to benefit the next generation, after generation? How is this going to benefit my sons, my daughters? It's bigger than us just liking each other and want to be with each other. We can't talk love without legacy. That means there has to be a purpose in what we're doing. This has to be talking more about longevity instead of short-term satisfaction. I ain't trying to change two people. I'm trying to change a race of people, a generation of people, a lineage of people. It's a difference. It's a difference. So we can't talk love without legacy. And God can do more in a moment than you can do in a lifetime. So y'all got to stop coming into these days stressed with the weight of the world on your shoulder, worried about stuff you can't control and stuff you cannot change. Why you do yourself like that? Some of y'all have to question, do you love yourself? Because the way you come into your days, tripping and slipping, losing grips on life. If you can just embrace today, like my homie embraced the son when he came out of jail for 10 years. If you can just embrace today, the fact that you just alive, maybe that energy will complement your life, what you doing and where you going. It's the legacy for me. We can't talk love without legacy. I'm going to tell you how you're going to bless your todays and your life going forward. Put more purpose in what you're doing. Ask yourself, how is this going to better me and the people that's tied to me? How is this tied more to legacy versus what I'm receiving in the moment? Blessings to you, Londa. Blessings to you, Queen. Today going to be a phenomenal day. It's Hot Topic Thursday. I'm telling y'all got to put more purpose in what you're doing. It's bigger than just short-term satisfaction. Sex is good. Compliments is good. Affection is good. Gifts is good. Taking trips is good. But how is all that going to better you? How is all that going to better us? How is all that going to better our children? How is that all going to better our lineage? It got to be purpose in what you're doing. This is why folk cannot just be in your life just existing. Y'all got to solidify who these people are. Those who love and support me, like and share. Like and share. And if I inspire you in some type of way, my Venmo, my Cash App is in the title. But I'm telling you, put more purpose in what you're doing. And I'm telling you, you're going to get the best results. The best results. You're going to get the best results if you put purpose in what you're doing. What you doing? I'm going to tell you, man, my tribe, man, everybody who's messenger me, everybody who's liked and shared, everybody who's put something in the tip jar in my Venmo, my Cash App, I'm going to tell you, all my clients, just know, man, I appreciate you. There is no me without you. I appreciate you. I love what I do because the reality is I want to see my people win. I want to see you live before you die. I want you to be able to look at your life and say, man, I did that. Before it's all said and done, I did that. I did that. life was more fulfilling. It was purposeful, meaning it was full of purpose. I want you to be proud. Y'all, man, I'm going to tell you, man, you might not understand this, but some of y'all who got intellectual property that's on a higher vibration, be proud to die. Meaning when you go, you look back at your life and you say, yeah, I lived that life. I fulfilled my purpose. Yeah, I did all I can do. I loved all I can love. I helped all I can help. I forgave all I can forgive. I've really, truly lived this life. I want you to feel that vibration. Feel that vibration when you go. Because you got to start looking at life as an opportunity. Because when you see life as an opportunity, you'll always seize the moment. I ain't got time to be going nowhere where I ain't celebrated, elevated, motivated, and loved. No, it's a no for me. That's a foolish tale. Foolish activity, foolish decision. I always say at the end of my life, you ain't on my life for me. Ain't nobody put no gun in your head. But I appreciate you coming on my block. I hope what I've said have inspired you in some type of way to get your life together and stop wasting time. I'm telling you, take you serious and other people start taking you serious as well. I always say at the end of my life, peace and love. A man functions out peace and a woman functions out love. You don't respect this man and woman thing. That's why you're losing. Some of y'all want relationships, can't get one because you don't respect peace and love. Some of y'all done lost some good people because you don't respect peace and love. Some of y'all can't even think about legacy because you don't respect peace and love. Some of y'all want love, but you don't respect love for what it is because you don't appreciate peace. If you take a man's peace, he's going to seek peace in some other person, place, or thing. If you play with a woman's love, she's going to seek love in some other person, place, or thing. These are men and women's drive. Don't play with it. Respect it. The universe will teach you whether you like it or not through the form of karma. Because the reality is anything that's God sent that's unappreciated, the Lord giveth and the Lord will taketh away. You fool. You ain't got to go to school to get this dummy certificate. God will take what he gives. He gave it to you. So some of y'all walk around here losing because you've been shoe-shoeing. As they say in New Orleans, you've been shoe-shoeing, you've been playing, you've been shuffling your feet. You're not a big stepper. You ain't taking your life serious. You ain't a ground shaker. You ain't a conqueror. Your blessings don't even take you serious because of how you moving. I'm telling you, you're going to pay the stupid tax of life or the prepayment penalty. Well, God's going to bring you to the front of the congregation of that good man and that good woman's life. And you're going to have to witness that good man, that good woman being loved, enjoyed, successful, and peaceful with somebody else. And you're going to sit back through the form of karma and say, man, that could have been me. All because you won't change. All because you won't develop. All because you won't hold yourself accountable for your actions. I'm telling you, don't be no fool. Don't die no fool. Accept the rules and laws of this land. Universal. Principles, values, and make better choices. You got one life to live. And when it's over, it's over. And if you don't believe it, I want you to pull out your little phone or pull up your little computer and Google George Washington and see how long he lived. And Google how long this earth was here after he died. He's been dead a lot longer than he's been alive. And the reality is, all God is saying is y'all need to put some respect on time. When you're allotted time, when you're granted time, when you're blessed with today, respect it. Because somebody else didn't get this opportunity. But here you go. You did. And you came into this day raggedy, low at heart, low spirit, low demeanor. You tricking, pimping, and hoeing. Pimp, tricking, hoeing yourself out a good day. Which means you're a pimp, trick, and hold yourself out of good life. And when you look in the mirror, please don't blame nobody else. Hold yourself accountable and blame you. When the last time you smiled? Smile ain't never killed or hurt nobody. Smile more. It'll compliment your soul. If you ain't smiled today, you better go pick you up some. If you ain't happy, you better change the narrative. Y'all rest in bad vibrations. But expect to have a great day. God said, who you lying to? How you say you want a great day but ain't going around greatness? How is it that you said you want to have a wonderful day, but you ain't going around people that's wonderful? How are you saying you want to have a blessed day, but you ain't going in places where they're blessed, where people are blessed, where the area is blessed? Stop lying to yourself and hold yourself accountable for your life. You got one life to live. You was born with you. You been with you. You're going to be with you for the rest of your life. You even going to die with you. Why aren't you taking care of you? And as I said yesterday on Wellness Check Wednesday, hello. A true asset, when they pick themselves first, take care of themselves first, everybody benefits from it. Whoever's aligned or attached to them benefits from it. When you are a liability and you choose yourself first, you are selfish. Because everybody around you that's aligned to you or attached to you suffers. Know the difference. Taking care of me benefits everybody that's tied to me because I'm an asset. Some folk don't know that they're a liability because when they go selfish, everybody else suffers. So I'm telling you, are you an asset or a liability? Because if you're a liability, there's some things in your personal life you need to change. If you are an asset, keep taking care of you. And folk gonna keep appreciating the person you are. You know why they're gonna appreciate who you are? Because they appreciate who they are when they are around you. Come on, speak, God. It's the alignment that blesses them. That also blesses you to keep being who you are. I'm telling you, today is your day. It's Hot Topic Thursday. I love y'all, man. I hope what I've said inspire y'all in some type of way. Those who support me, like and share. Hey, send it to somebody who need to get their life together. Hey, if God bless your heart in some type of way. Hey, my Venmo, my Cash App is in the title, but I'm going to tell you right now, put purpose in what you're doing, and you're going to get the best results. I am Jay Pitts Presents. I am your life coach, and class is dismissed. Let's go, baby. Let's go. One life to live. This your moment. This your opportunity. This your moment and your opportunity. Don't miss out on it. Come on, Crit. Take us home, Big Crit.
I'll paint all the world for you. Yeah, I wish you saw the bigger picture. I wish you saw the bigger picture. If I make it, I'll come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's a photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. I call your phone, you don't pick up, you text me. Too late to come back, you say my art ain't even half the way it used to look. The colors that I chose to compose my last masterpiece wasn't worth the cover of a book. I listened as you ran on by Rembrandts and Van Goghs that I used to show you what's so pure at heart. Now all the pictures that I draw lately perfect my need to be basic, and all that shading tears your world apart. Colic, I promise, you say it's scribble and scratch. I know you don't mean it, cause on your walls where it's set. It's not my best, I agree, but I did what I could with these sticks and these stones to get us out of the woods. I find my rhythm in my stroke, then you fall in love with my art like you did before. On that note, I'll let go. Intent to my canvas to paint a mural of us. I hope that you understand the bigger picture. If I make it, I'll come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's a photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. Back to my roots, channel my youth. You love the color of yellow, but I'm working with blue. Like what's the use of doing art if I ain't breaking the rules? My graffiti wasn't Banksy, but you thought it was cool. It used to be fun to watch me do what it do. But when the paint started drying, I stopped running to you and started walking away, cause I could paint any day, one line for being complete. I'm sorry I made you wait to get a crown of some space. I thought you'd be a great painter, cause you could see the good in me in all the angles. A radiant child we could have had, and those clowns in your past you paint just make you laugh all because that self-portrait that I put on display should have been of us. I left you out and I was wrong. I promise I'll start over if you come back home on a bigger picture. If I make it, I'll come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's a photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. I'll paint the sky blue. I'll paint the grass green. I'll paint the roses red. And everything in between. I'll paint the sky blue. I'll paint the grass green. I'll paint the roses red. And everything else in between.
Bigger picture.
In between. In between. In between.
Bigger picture, baby.
I wish you saw the bigger picture. If I make it, I come back to get you. It's clear as day, but you don't see the vision. I wish you saw the bigger picture. What we got deserves some patience, cause this ain't no finger paint. I wish you saw the bigger picture. Beautiful and modern, all the same. But what's a photo if it's out of frame? I wish you saw the bigger picture. I pray you see the bigger picture. Wish you saw the bigger picture.
It's always the bigger picture. Open up your eyes. So you reach a level of consciousness that your third eye opens. To the point you reach a level of consciousness that your third eye is open so you can see what you're doing and how you're going to benefit from it. Not just today, but down the road also. It's about longevity. If what you're doing is temporary satisfaction, then it's not going to last long. It's going to be short-lived. Anything you do small is going to be small outcomes, short-lived, short-term. It's about the longevity. I'm in it for the long haul. So make some conscious decisions. Make some decisions today that's going to make the future you look back at the you of you today and say, thank you. Thank you, Jeff, for growing up. Thank you for making conscious decisions and conscious choices. That's not only going to be beneficial for you, but everybody that's aligned with you. And I'm going to tell you, some of y'all right now, come on, speak, God. Some of y'all about to make some serious choices that's going to shoot your life off like a rocket. And some of the folk that walked away going to wish they was there. But they're going to have to be in the audience instead of being on the stage. Come on, speak, God. They're going to wish many a days they was there. They had to stayed in the trenches. They had to had your back. They had to just been there. It's just like the little red hen. They're going to wish they was there. But they only can see it. They only can see it from afar. They only can stay in the stands, baby. But God said they can't get on the stage. They can witness your blessing, but they won't be able to enjoy it. They missed that train ticket. The train ran without them. Because one, they wasn't meant to be there from the get-go. But also God gave them the opportunity and they didn't see this as something that was beneficial. So when folks switch up, change up, God bless them. But here's the thing. When God lifts you up and take you to the next level, hey, you just got to sit in the stands. You can be my fan. They got to sit in the bleachers, Miss Cherry. The cherry effect, they got to sit in the bleachers. They got to sit in the bleachers and be a fan because they had the opportunity. Think about how many guys that dated Beyonce and look at her now. There's some sad puppies somewhere moaning. They didn't see the gift. They didn't see the promise. They didn't believe. They didn't trust. They didn't see the value. Think about how many men who had got an opportunity to be with Beyonce and look at her now, got to see her everywhere and say, man, I was there. I dated her, man. I had her, man. I was with her. You can't get her now. God took her up. She in another position, a higher position now, a higher stature. So I'm telling you, do the things that are necessary. Put purpose on what you're doing. And as you start increasing and elevating, some people going to fall by the wayside. And when they leave, I'm telling you, when God puts you in that rightful position, folk going to wish they was there. They're going to wish they had stayed. I am Jay Pitts Presents. I am your life coach, and class is dismissed. Hot Topic Thursday, baby. Let's go. One life to live.